story begins with Drasa, a sharpshooter, hiding in a tunnel for several hours. She is waiting for her target. Drasa has been assigned a task to kill a government officer at a nearby airport. Soon, a plane lands on the runway. As soon as Drasa spots her target, she takes him out with a single shot from several kilometers away. She executes her mission so precisely that the guards present don't even notice who fired the shot or from where. After completing the mission, Drasa visits her mother's grave, where her father is already present. Here, we learn another fact about Drasa. Whenever she kills someone with her rifle, she keeps the bullet casing with her and later gives it to her father. In reality, Drasa is a contract killer, killing people for money, and she has already killed many. Killing people was never enjoyable for her, but now it has become her profession. She hands the bullet casings to her father to ease his grief slightly. Drasa tells her father that she has received a new project that will last an entire year, and she might not be able to meet him during this time. Her father replies, "Every year you come and give me a few bullet casings, but next year won't be like that. My cancer is in its final stage. I don't have much time left, and if I survive the coming days, I will end my life on February 14th, Valentine's Day, because I have no reason to live. Your mother has also passed, and you meet me once or twice a year because of your work. So this may be our last meeting." Hearing this, Drasa's eyes fill with tears. The scene shifts, and we see the second lead character, Levi. Levi's life is far from normal. He often has terrifying nightmares and cannot sleep. One night, waking up from a bad dream, Levi goes out to the seaside. He feels a little better and starts writing in his diary. Suddenly, he receives a message on his phone with an address and instructions to reach there as soon as possible. Without wasting time, Levi arrives at a military base, where he meets a female officer named Bato. During the conversation, we learn that Levi is no ordinary person. He was an army officer, now retired, and also a deadly sniper who has killed over 200 people. Bato tells Levi, "I want to send you on a mission because you are an excellent sniper and only you can do this." Before sending him, Bato asks an important question. "If you go on this mission, do you have someone waiting for you behind?" Levi feels strange but replies, "No, I have no one left in this world." Bato says, "Prepare yourself. You will be sent on this mission in a few hours, and you must stay there for a year." Levi is then rendered unconscious, and when he wakes up, he finds himself on a plane. Confused about his destination and mission, he asks a soldier nearby, "Where are we going?" The soldier doesn't answer, saying only, "Give us your ID and watch. You'll get them back once your mission is complete." Soon the soldier informs him, "It's time to leave the plane. In a few minutes, we will enter a no-flying zone. Once you descend, you must walk 32 kilometers north to reach your mission location." Still curious, Levi asks again, "Where exactly are we going?" The soldier replies, "I'm not permitted to tell you. My uniform has a microphone, and if I tell you, I could lose my job or even be killed." Levi is given a parachute and jumps as the plane door opens, landing safely. The real challenge begins. Walking 32 kilometers takes Levi 2 days. Finally, he reaches a desolate area where not even birds are visible. Here, he meets a man named JD, who has just completed his 1-year mission. JD introduces Levi to a watchtower. At the top, Levi still does not understand his task. JD explains, "This is a deep pit called God. No one has reached the bottom. Your job is to guard this pit." JD explains the strict rules. Levi can call headquarters once a month, no contact with the outside world, and must always be ready for attacks. Automated guns and landmines are in place. If a siren sounds, he must escape immediately. JD warns Levi about the creatures called Holomen inside the pit. He recounts that in 1940, 2,400 US soldiers were sent inside to eliminate the creatures, but none returned. JD finishes his briefing and leaves, happy to return home, unaware of the horrors Levi will face. Levi starts his duties, checking reports, reloading automatic guns, and maintaining the area. Days pass, then a month. The place becomes boring, and Levi reads old notes from previous tower workers, describing fear, loneliness, and the Holomen's danger. One day, Levi hears machines from the West Tower and sees a girl, Drasa, assigned here because of her sniping skills. Their first interaction is cautious due to rules, but gradually they communicate. Drasa's birthday arrives, and feeling lonely, she initiates a conversation using a whiteboard. "What's your name?" Levi hesitantly replies, and they exchange names. Drasa celebrates by dancing and asks Levi if he can dance. He admits he cannot. She asks what he can do, and he writes, "I shoot a little." To test his skills, Drasa places a bottle in her tower, and Levi destroys it with a single shot. Drasa proves her own sharpshooting by shooting a bottle in Levi's tower. Both realize each other are deadly snipers. As their friendship grows, Holomen start climbing toward the West Tower. Drasa alerts Levi, and both fight off thousands of creatures with rifles and machine guns. Levi saves Drasa when a creature reaches her tower. They understand survival requires teamwork. Days pass, and a drone appears from the pit, scanning Levi. Strange events continue, but they become close. On February 14th, Drasa remembers her father's words and feels extremely lonely. She writes to Levi that she wishes she had someone. Levi, who already wanted to meet her, plans to reach her tower using a rocket launcher. The next morning, he sends a rope to her tower. Drasa secures it, and Levi climbs over to her. They meet, and Drasa mischievously makes Levi shower while watching him via CCTV. Afterwards, they sit and share their stories. Drasa reveals she has no one left in the world. Her father has passed. Levi tells her about his past army experiences and nightmares. They dance together, growing closer, and romance blossoms. Levi writes a poem for her, promising to give it later. Next day, Levi returns to the West Tower. As he descends, landmines explode, breaking the rope, and both fall into the pit. Drasa is carried by the river. Levi lands on a tree but is attacked by a giant insect, falls, and gets caught in tree roots. Drasa saves him by cutting the roots with a knife. They fight off Holomen and explore a horrific area filled with decomposed bodies and plants growing from them. They are chased into an abandoned church and fend off giant spiders and creatures. Finding a secret lab, Levi discovers a DVD revealing a chemical missile project gone wrong, infecting people with a virus. A modern computer provides the details about a company, Dark Lake, creating super soldiers from infected samples and guarding a missile capable of destroying a 4.2-kilometer area. They learn that Bato, who sent them here, owns and misuses the place. While trying to escape, Drasa is captured by a horse-riding creature, but frees herself. Levi joins her, and together they burn the creature. They navigate a dangerous area where plants attack Drasa, but Levi saves her and blows up the plant system. They find a jeep, fight off Holomen, and Levi sets the vehicle's fuel on fire, killing the creatures. Realizing they would eventually be killed even after completing the mission, they decide to destroy the place. Drasa plans to hide in France, marry, and live peacefully. Levi returns to the tower, plants a bomb and activates the missile, triggering a siren. They flee. The missile detonates, destroying the pit and Holloman. Barto dies in her helicopter during the blast. Drasa survives, but Levi is caught in the blast and presumed dead. Months later, Drasa reads Levi's poem, tears in her eyes. She starts a new life in France as a waitress. Suddenly, Levi appears alive. Overjoyed, Drasa runs and hugs him. The story ends here. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and like the video.